Desk too, very, very hot desk, okay? They were feisty on that desk, arguing about who's gonna win, who's gonna take it. Obviously, everybody was going Queso, and wait a second, here comes Vatira to score the first early goal off of a backboard read, and Itachi was back alone. Could have gotten a better hit, but ended up getting dunked by Rise, and Vatira with a nice and easy follow-up. And I was just about still looking for something. Is Astral can't win that 50-50, and we're thrown back to the other side. Here comes Rise, a nice little give and go in the midfield. Doesn't lead to anything. Vatira with the follow-up, and it looks like Team Queso, they are on a tear. They're continuing on that reverse sweep energy, and they just do not stop Corelli.
To what the Death said and what they had to say about Karmine Corp, they do have that opportunity. They do have that skill to really take off, and right now they're not showing it because it's all Team Queso at the moment.
Well, and their defense has to hold up. I mean, they can't be conceding goals like this off of a big clear stake. He's not in position. Astral's running back. Nobody can get the read on what team. Looking to carry this one out. 5 seconds left. It doesn't look like KCorp have anything left in the tank. And they're going to have to look to game 2 because game 1 was all Team Queso taking the lead and getting an early start.
And the start that Queso needed, not the start.
Can make that much work and that much damage with no boost. Imagine what'll happen when he does get some boost in his tank.
Yeah, did a great job of standing behind the ball, but Stake now puts one under Vatira, and Karmine Corp start off on the right foot.
And it's all thanks to Stake, and then a 50-50 from Astral sends it up to Itachi. Lovely pass there, and there was space on the backboard for Itachi to go for a backboard double tap.
Or come out and at least break up the offense for now. Still Joyo with 0 boost.
The demo, that's gotta be free.
One more, rises there, and we're tied up.
And I'm not sure how effective this demo was on that last man back, or if that would have resulted in some kind of rotation. Either way, you're able to get a nice follow-up. All thanks to Joyo putting on some damage.
This one isn't an easy clear for Team Queso. Astral. That one went straight to Rise. Now it's a dangerous ball. Vatira trying to get the read. Almost a touch. Nobody hits the ball, and it drops in for Team Queso.
A nice little fake from Vatira, and the defense just thrown out of the window for KC. You can see Itachi was up for this, expecting a touch from Vatira, and in reserve to use on offense with that creativity. But you're going to have to make sure your defense stands up tall. Joyo gets that save, but then the drop down to Itachi, and that's going to equalize it. The team play from Karmine Corp.
And that's a great placement from Itachi, but also a great touch from the back on the back wall to force Joyo to make a tough play. And that ball right back down.
To be careful. So seeing them get the read and get in the way, finding an interception, that's a good sign for KC and their defense.
Demo on Stake and the clear. Vatira, he's got an open net. Nobody was back in position for KC. And in overtime, Queso will take game 2.
And Vatira, he takes you out of the play. You don't expect it. You don't even see him rotating in. And then 1 second later, you're deleted off the field. A quick rotation around, and Vatira gets the goal.
Sidewinding through the back line there and almost able to make it through. Still some time here for Joyo. Look at the space afforded to him, going for the bump. Rises there on the touch, and it's wonderfully executed by Team Queso to put up the first goal.
And look at this play from Joyo. He goes up, gets the extra touch, and then immediately takes out Astral. There was no hesitation. It's almost as if he knew
to commit, but they also know when to back off.
And that's something that they've learned throughout this split. Another demo on the last man back, and it's another goal for Team Queso. Vatira, you thief. How could you do this to him?
He robbed him. But Vatira with the demo.
I mean, he deserves it, though. Let's be honest.
He does, exactly. That's what I was going to say. He deservedly opened up the defense and exposed Karmine Corp. Here's a bad touch here from
this is a chance.
He's just got Vatira, the pass over to Stake. Astral's going to take it instead. He'll put it away. And here comes KC roaring back.
And we just saw a lovely execution on the other side, but here comes KC to get some execution themselves. All 3 players involved in this passing play. They had one
back in the Stake. He wants to pass over to Tachi. He's got space to work with and the boost. Demo comes out. The net's wide open.
You just got to follow it up
for KC. They'll tie it up with the pass over to Astral.
And we've got some revenge from KC on a Team Queso. Stake taking out that last man back, getting physical themselves. And that's a play that they actually stole from.
Great job of holding possession, even in tight spaces, in traffic. Through the corner, through the baseline. Here comes Astral, the quick reset. A second touch from Itachi. They take the lead with 36 seconds left.
And this is why you don't doubt Astral in any moment of any tournament, game, or series, because he can put out plays like that, get a flip.
And maybe the last attack. It's right here for Rise.
Really. There's a chance.
Joyo Surely they're going to keep this one up. Vatira to the wall. Astral will deny. It's going back to the Queso side, and Rise will have an opportunity to keep it up. Now it's Joyo's turn. KC being very, very careful not to overcommit here. You don't want to send too many players. Queso will make you pay.
No
Rise
way.
will keep it up. Itachi will finally bump him out of the way. KC will get one on the board.
And it was a brutal, bloody game here, Corelli. Physical plays on both sides to get the harping on the defense of KC, where they didn't know where Team Queso were trying to get these clears. But now you'll notice whenever Team Queso go for a clear, it seems like every time there is a player from KC in position. And speaking about in position, here's Steak for a shot in the corner.
He got bumped by Astral. Itachi wanted to go as well. Steak, I think, calls everyone off, says, guys, I got it. It's going back post.
And that's exactly where KC wanted to be.
Certainly did. And
oh, he has no
what?
boost. He has no boost. What?
Wait.
Could he still have gotten the save, though? I'm pretty sure he doesn't even need boost for this, Corelli.
He's got 4 boosts.
Wait.
I think he thought he had boost. I think he thought he had boost.
1 and 2 stopped, which they have. I mean, literally every single player from KC knows how to intercept it. And there's another bump play attempt from Astral, who just parks his car on the goal line, making the defense look silly. And Itachi, he's here to get the follow-up.
And again, the physical play is coming up. Vatira actually did a great job to get a touch out of the way, especially, Turtle, that last man that we've been talking about has been so pivotal for the defense of Queso. When you remove him from the equation, it's been a lot easier, but as soon as we start complimenting them, Queso comes back to life and puts one away.
And it felt like this game was already over with the mistakes that we have seen from Queso. However, there's plenty of time. I didn't even realize it, but we just passed the halfway point. There's that demo play. It might be the end of you and your defense if you're Queso.
Now, what about the offense as well?
Yeah.
And Queso certainly needs. That's a
there
great
it
touch
is.
from Vatira.
Okay,
Joyo's got to get over it. And here comes Queso, roaring back again. 2 goals back, and they're within 1.
And it seems like they baited in the offense of KC, letting them get confident, going for every single shot, every single
offense. Not as crisp as we saw early on. And I think that's just because they've had to play a lot more defense now. KCorp really turned it on. Another one goes through. Itachi will put away a 4th.
And it's an early read here from him where he's waiting, lurking to get a follow-up. He just got the 50-50 and then continues moving forward to get the interception. I don't think Rise expected him to recover so quickly off that. And with 10 seconds left, all Astral has to do here is kill time. And this game, it looks like it's going to send us into Game 5 off that goal from Astral.
Wow. And this is just impressive work, I think, from Karmine Corp. I mean, the way we were talking about them in Game 1, it was not pretty, right? Queso looked way, way better than KCorp. But now, you see what's evolved here in Games 3 and 4 in particular, but even in Game 2, I think, you really start to believe in KC. They've done a great job of putting on more and more offense, and this is the potential that everyone's been talking about. I know the desk all picked Queso. I think picking Queso was the absolute correct choice. A big miss. Joyo with the poor clear here as he does get a good touch to set himself up for the challenge at least. Vatira off to the races. Does he put it on target? He will, and KC gets caught out again.
And it was a good interception early on, that 50-50 from Joyo. And then you have 2 players, Itachi and Steak. They're in the same spot. The rotations, stepping over each other's feet.
Works out for him, and I think that's where their success has been on offense. Just that one getting caught out there. Oh, he's worked his magic there. Redemption for him as he puts away a 2nd.
And you called him out, and then he answered Corelli. Vatira, he gets the wave dash, the flip reset. He saved it to use on the ground.
And the demo. It's just Vatira. He's getting bumped as well. Surely a shot comes through. Itachi couldn't connect. And now the counter's on. Rise got to tap in. And it's 3-0 for Team Queso.
And you just simply can't make these mistakes. You've got to find a touch there, even if you don't put the shot on net in a situation where it's a beautiful opportunity. You don't find a touch. It's
open. KC did everything right and just couldn't put it away. Astral has a chance. He passes it over Steak. Here's one for KC to get it back. And they've got 1 minute and 18 seconds left for 2.
Yep, and there's no way that Steak misses this one. A nice pass across, and Astral, a very selfless pass, might I add as well.
Steak into the Queso corner. A big clear from Rise, only to the hands of Astral, looking for his touch off the ceiling. Flip reset there. Comes out to Steak. Has an opportunity for the shot. He'll put it away. Queso nowhere to be found, and they're within 1.
And we're waiting for Queso to go for the challenge. You had Joyo who's go up for that one from Astral, but then Vatira and Rise, they're in the same spot. Vatira didn't want to move forward. He's getting pestered a bit.
Taken out of the play. Queso all over him here in the final seconds. Stake on the back wall. Can he keep it up? Itachi will, but Joyo's not going to let them out. It's up to Astral, and I think Rise is going to kill it. He will, and Team Queso will stay alive in Game 5 and continue on.
A heartbreaking matchup and series over.